So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. And here's Azar. That is lovely. Diaz. Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's neat. It's Alonso! That is simply breathtaking!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 6 minutes is...
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Kashima Antlers are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rice looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van der Vaart! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Diaz. Spread out to the left. And it's Hullet. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Rice, and the through ball. Triol cuts out the pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's made its way to him. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. That has been slung wide.
Kashima Antlers always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Forced to go back. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's... Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Kashima Antlers restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Yamal will not want to lose out here. It's Neymar! And that's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Rice. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Zanetti. Big chance! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 37 minutes is
That was a given. It always was.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's a promising position. Zanetti crosses. And that has been knocked clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pull it. Lovely, now then. Yamal is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Conte. Belletti. And Diaz. Pull it. This is a promising build-up. Yamal. And this is... He's having a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Hullet. Conte. Rice. Zanetti. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's the end of the first 45. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
please welcome
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Vinicius Junior makes a dash for it. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Lobbed in behind. Terrific effort! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Now it's Xabi Alonso. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
But they've got it again. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Pull it in the hunt and looking threatening. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Xabi Alonso. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he was quick to react. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's in one-on-one. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Good ball, good take. Van der Vaart. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Diaz. Xavi Alonso. Yamal. Played out towards the right wing. Bullet. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Yamal. Kante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Yamal might just make this. Can he latch on to this? That has not gone well. Rice. Calafiori. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Kashima Antlers certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hazard. So much time and space here. Pull it. And here's Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice going forward. Spread to the right. He's in a great position here. He's got away, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Kante tries to clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Time for a change in personnel. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Now it's Yamal. He's on it. Can he get away?
Number 10.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Number 25. Beckham.
Pull it. Now, this could be a chance. And he's quick to get rid.
There will be 1 minute
And reclaimed it in a trice. And that was nowhere near his best. And no, that was never going to make it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tries to play it through. On the through ball. And this is Messi. He's picked his great chance! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Speed of thought. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. They're up and running then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear.
Ibrahimovic! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Has to go back, shapes to shoot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Bellingham. Hernandez, and he's worked it through. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Ligt. De Bruyne. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been live.
And a shot! They've scored! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Marmoush, Del Piero, great vision, and that could set him on his way. And Marmoush! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Ibrahimovic. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Check, gets it away. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Threads one in. Messi gets into a good position. Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Yamal. Zanetti providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Yamal. Marmoush going about things with real menace. That's going wide left. Howson. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Spread it left. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Marmoush. Triol does well to get it back. Diaz for Messi. And it's Zanetti. Now, can he find a finish? Marmoush. Bellingham. Goes looking wide. Oh, well measured. And this is Neymar. He has found a way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Hazard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Howson receives it in a good position here. Zanetti has it in a wide position. And here's Yamal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marmoush is onto it in a flash. That looks a good ball through. Del Piero, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Diaz. Diaz, and he's managed to get free. Nice interception, well timed. That's going to go a long way. Del Piero. Diaz kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Yamal. Zanetti. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
With Rudiger. Bellingham. Time and again, they are repelled.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Pull it. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Hazard. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Diaz. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Bellingham. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. The less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Hazard. And it's Xabi Alonso. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Zanetti. And it's made its way to him. Del Piero. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Now it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Look at this, and the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shot, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. the sort of thing you just can't teach.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
De Bruyne. It's Bellingham. Del Piero. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Hazard concedes a free kick for that. Bellingham. That is a great pick out. Marmoush is flagged offside. And he's... Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Tries a shot! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is well cleared. Now it's Neymar. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição.
And it's De Bruyne. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Some
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems...
Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just Yamal! And it's in! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Marmoush! And Marmoush! And that's past the post.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de
Yes.
acréscimo.
Oh, good read. Chiesa showing good feet. He's picked his way through. It's a sweeping cross. Howson, that's destined for the flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's in a great position here. Chiesa. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alonso, and here's Yamal. Ibrahimovic! Now that's a fine challenge.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Kadiolu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hazard. Oh, that's neat. Has to go back here. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he shoots! And this is this time, surely! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He can run onto that. Ball is over the line. And it's Kadiolu. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that is a nice touch. He is through here. Takes a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Diaz proves too strong. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has not gone well. Ekitike. Harrison promptly onto that, and that is that. Modric. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicely aimed pass. Zanetti. So much time and space here. Forced to go back, and the shot! Albert Ferrer is there, and he can get that clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Xabi Alonso plays it short. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Yamal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Xabi Alonso. He's having a pop! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Harrison does well to get it back. Kadiolu. Cross into the box. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That is good pressure. It's Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Azar. Bullet, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
Ekitike really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Diaz, laid out to the left flank. Hazard looking to receive it in space. Diaz. Batistuta. No way through there. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kadiolu just eases him off the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the breakaway. Modric.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left.
Ekitike! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping. Stood up well to him there. And that signals the end of the first period. We can review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is two, but still, all things are possible. So straight into the second half. And this is... And the shot! Bullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Zanetti finding himself in space. Lovely feet. And he's cut it out. Neymar threads one in. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Howson is always looking to break lines. Bullet. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! Irrepressible! Imperious! That's what makes him what he is! That is so good! Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control. Now, can they get him away? Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! They're back within reach!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Galatasaray may be down, but not out just yet. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Getting up there! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Ibrahimovic being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
No way. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Xabi Alonso goes short. And he's gone backward here. Oh, good ball! And now a sudden chance to counter. Modric. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Knocks it into space. Cafu stood his ground strongly. And it's Azar. He's had it taken off him. Pull it. Yamal. He'll try from distance. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Teremos uma substituição.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Can he finish? Goal! It's all becoming so easy.
Aos 26 minutos do segundo tempo.
So now the difference is 3.
Camisa 11.
Akanji. Cafu. That has been cut short. Kadiolu going after that. Ekitike. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a smartly directed ball. And this is Batistuta. Pull it. That's a good ball out wide. Kadiolu. He has found the way through. Chance to... Oh, good effort! And a neat finish! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now it's Azar. Ibrahimovic. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Over to the right flank. And it's Zanetti. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Yamal. Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Back when it goes. And Hullet! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substituição.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Xabi Alonso. It's Hullet. Shifted it to the flank. Hazard. Nice control. And it's Hullet. And it's Xabi Alonso. And there's the shot! And that's a good finish. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Camisa 9.
Neymar is onto it in a flash. And that is a little undercooked. Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ah, such a clever touch. Alonso! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Camisa 5.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Serginho. That is ended up in no man's land. Pull it. Diaz. Spread it left. Hazard. And it's Hullet. And here's Yamal. He's dealt with that really well. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge... Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Ibrahimovic. Pull it. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now this could be a... He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Not the most convincing of passes. De Ligt clears. Gabriel tries to play it through. It's Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Zanetti, he's picked his way through. Yamal shoots! And that's a good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Camisa 19.
So we have a breakthrough. Now will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's in on goal! Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Yamal. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Diaz was in no mood for any of that. Yamal. Zanetti. Oh, that is a nice touch. And this is Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri spots it and intercepts. Messi. Diaz. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, that's been intercepted. He has found the way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Hazard picks it up out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's found real chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Nicely spread. It's a promising position. Beckham deals with that comfortably. Rodri. Now it's Hazard. He's in a great position here. Nice control. Backward it goes. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Costa Curta with the clearance. And it's Xabi Alonso. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Xabi Alonso really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
So now the difference is 3. Xabi Alonso. Yamal. And here's Ibrahimovic. João Cancelo. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And we're already back up and running after half-time. There's the shot! Costa Curta. To Beckham. Costa Curta. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Yamal. Now he's off and running. And he's had it nicked away.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
In by Messi.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Diaz aims beyond the defence, spread neatly. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And this is Hullet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. He's rising! He's got a goal! They're back within reach! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So could they be onto something here? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. The pass has gone astray. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Yamal. Yamal stood his ground strongly. This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Xabi Alonso.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hullet. Some really good ball. Ibrahimovic! And it's in! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. João Cancelo promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Cancelo. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Takes a shot! And a neat finish! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Great defending, strong and determined. Beckham. Now it's Rashford. And he's got the beating of his man. Rashford had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And that's been won straight back. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Ligt. And it's Messi. And it's Cancelo. Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Over to the right flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! Goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And now he has two. Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Hazard has it out wide and in space. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. It's Asa! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not the most accurate pass. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Now it's Berbatov. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Diaz, and it's Zanetti. Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Diaz. Now it's Berbatov. And this is Drogba. And this is Berbatov. Nicely spread. Counts, picks it up out wide. Guardiola gathers from the goal kick. Diaz. Now it's Hazard. Now facing up to his adversary. Shapes to shoot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Xabi Alonso goes short. And this is decent chance! And now they can spring out of defence. That has been slung wide. Lovely feet. And it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get on the end of this? Diaz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Shot a goal! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Ajax are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Big chance! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Raya with the clearance. He's quick to return it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Drogba. Now this could be a chance. Chance! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's a promising position. He's having a shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Diaz certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And here's Azar. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Azar. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's had it nicked away. And this is Drogba. Great vision. Babatov! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, good-looking ball, distributed tidily. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Looking to play him in. That's the keeper's ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
And please welcome our lads.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Diaz. Hazard. He's in a great position here. And it's slung out wide. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Hazard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kimmich. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's burst through. That's a good ball out wide. Where it came from. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Ajax are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Rudiger.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
This looks promising. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has not gone well. Drogba gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Diaz promptly onto that, and that is that. Now the cross, getting up there! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.